This is not a drill. After years, literally years of waiting, Domundi has announced their most anticipated project, The Next Prince, starring Z and Yunu, will begin airing May 3rd, 2025. Someone even took up a teaching course just to speed up time. We waited this long, and now it's just a matter of weeks. The trailer hit 1 million views in just 3 days. Yes, a fantasy BL with actual sword fights, a secret prince, royal scheming, and a slow burn that smells like generational trauma. Hey guys, I'm Blush. We talk all things BL here, new shows, how the industry works, and the chaos behind the scenes. If that sounds like anything you're into, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. You're going to want a VPN that works faster than Charon dodging his feelings. I use NordVPN, so every time this happens, aka they try to lock me out of the BL kingdom, NordVPN is my knight in shining armor. Change your virtual location in the click of a button so you don't end up reading live tweets while sobbing in a region-locked corner of the internet. Link and deal will be in the pinned comment. Let's get the homework out of the way first. Dates, plot, platforms, the who, the what, when, where, and then we'll get to why we're all losing our minds. You know, responsibly. On May 3rd, international fans can catch the uncut version of The Next Prince on iQIYI. Yep, this is going to be our new Saturday thing. It will have a total of 14 episodes, and yes, for the BL bookworms out there, this is based on a novel. I know some of you won't rest until you've read the entire thing before episode 1 drops, just so you can live post spoilers with full context and emotional authority. Respectfully, I see you. I fear you. I thought this was kind of cool. They're actually going to be playing 70% of the first episode in person at an event in Thailand, unfortunately. But yeah, we were all invited through this cordial looking digital parchment. So, I mean, if you're around and you can get tickets, why not go? For all the updates straight from the source, I recommend following the series X account. This is a Domundi production. Although they don't come at us with multiple shows airing at a time, they have a track record for creating waves with every single release. If you have no idea who Domundi are, I have a video going through how they went from YouTubers to a full-blown production company. Okay, plot. Set in the fictional kingdom of Imali, The Next Prince follows Prince Kanan, the heir to the throne. Kanan isn't just some rebellious heir avoiding his royal duties, he's just a regular guy living his life, minding his business, fully unaware that he's the actual son of a king. Then one day, the palace shows up on his metaphorical doorstep, actually real doorstep. Surprise, you're the crown prince of Emily. Pack your emotional baggage, we're going home. With the current king stepping down, a new monarch must be chosen. And surprise, surprise, Kanan is next in line. Enter Charon, his royal bodyguard, personal watchtower, and emotional vault. Charon's given a simple task: bring the prince home. And as they journey back to the palace, they're not just navigating royal succession, they're navigating feelings, forbidden ones. The kind that could unravel everything if anyone found out. Meanwhile, back at the palace, political factions are plotting, alliances are shifting, and everyone seems to have a secret agenda. Except maybe the palace cat. So while Kanan and Charon are out here trying not to fall in love, and failing, the court is basically setting itself on fire. The throne is up for grabs, trust is in short supply, and one wrong move could mean betrayal, or worse. Honestly, the main leads themselves are basically royalty in the BL world. In case you missed the Z Nunu origin story in 2022, their first BL, Cutie Pie, didn't just make noise, it detonated across the globe like a glitter bomb full of blushing emojis, dramatic slow glances, and viral edits. And it made Z and Nunu a top-tier BL pairing in a matter of weeks. And if you thought GMMTV was a tight-knit group of BL and GL actors, well, wait until you get familiar with Domundi. They are quite a bit smaller in size, so it only makes sense, but that means we get to see almost all of the company take on roles, or at least make an appearance when it comes to big projects like The Next Prince. Fans are particularly excited to see actors Jimmy and Ohm, who have insane chemistry, and it looks like things are going to get pretty steamy between the two on screen. We will also get a glimpse of our latest trending couple, Thomas Kong, who completely blew up after Your Sky the series. We also have Net and JJ in supporting roles. I'm pretty sure this will be their first time as a CP on screen, since Net was previously paired with James until he decided to take a break from being in a CP. By the way, all these CPs have their own shows coming up, which were announced in Domundi's 2025 lineup event. You can stream the live stream on YouTube if you want to check that out. Not to mention, even the cast that play the parents in the series are all veteran Thai actors. And like this comment says, they were both surprised and delighted to see veteran Thai actors characters appearing in a BL series, as it's a great step for international fans to become more familiar with Thai actors. Domundi really thought of everything to attract audiences from all demographics. And just when you think it's just a royal romance, Domundi said hold my crown, because this isn't just about two guys falling in love on the way to the throne. The next prince comes with full-blown lore, more detail than I've seen in a BL. Welcome to the kingdom of Emily. Let's meet the noble houses. So Emily isn't just one palace and a bunch of people standing around waiting for the prince to show up. No. This kingdom has layers, and by layers I mean 4 ruling houses, each with their own region, personality, and probably some very expensive family secrets. Let's break them down. Also, I will butcher these names since I haven't heard them said enough in the trailer. Just know that I'm trying. House Minanaguran. These guys are the southern sophisticates. Once a fishing hub, now rich from the pearl trade. Think elegance, opulence, and probably someone who wears white gloves indoors. Their sigil animal is the dolphin, which represents leadership and guidance. They're the ones who look gentle but play the long game, ruled by Wasan Minanagran. I'm already getting quiet power but don't cross him vibes. House Davaj Mehta. We build it, we bling it, we burn it down if we have to. These guys are rulers of the Western region, known for technological innovation and commercial gemstones. Don't be fooled by the elegance. These are the brains behind the empire, and they know exactly how to stay one step ahead. Their crest features a phoenix, representing rebirth, fierce loyalty, and the kind of power that comes in quietly, then sets the room on fire. These are the people who definitely have a secret underground lab and also own 85% of the country's Wi-Fi, ruled by Chana Davaj Mehta. And this is the heiress, Ava. Please, this is giving Fire Nation. If you know, you know. This is the House of the East, known for their expertise in medicine and rare diamonds. The snake isn't just for aesthetics, it reflects their ability to heal or kill, depending on which side of the kingdom you're on. Their vibe, calculated, efficient, and always 5 steps ahead, ruled by Rachata Puchong Pisat. And this is our heir, Prince Ramil. Mark my words, this is the house that's smiling politely while poisoning your tea. House Asa Devatan. They've got horses, gold, and a superiority complex. Welcome, the rulers of the northern region. Think regal, traditional, possibly still wearing armor for aesthetic. Their crest screams, "We invented the war." Ruled by Taran Asa Devatan. If anyone challenges the throne directly, my bet's on this house leading the charge, probably on horseback. Each house controls a different piece of the kingdom, and surprise, they don't all get along. With the throne about to be passed down and an outsider prince re-entering the fold, Haikanen, alliances will be tested and old rivalries absolutely coming back with vengeance. Which house are you pledging your allegiance to? Drop your pick in the comments, no pressure, but your choice might determine whether you end up on the throne or in the dungeon. The official Emily crest features the emblems of all 4 noble houses, each repping their corner of the kingdom. These are more than just pretty icons, they represent what each house values: strength, intelligence, resilience, legacy. At the center of the crest is the compass, representing Emily itself, marking the capital as the heart of the kingdom where all power converges. The design shows that each house has its direction, its role, and its weight on how the kingdom functions, or more likely malfunctions. In the kingdom of Emily, not all power wears a crown. Some of it wears black leather, has perfect posture, and is trained to kill with alarming precision. Enter the Royal Guard, the elite force sworn to protect the monarchy, the palace, and apparently their own feelings at all costs. Let's start with the man of the hour, Charan, our main bodyguard. Charan is not just a palace soldier, he's the king's most trusted guard, chosen specifically to retrieve Prince Kanan from exile. He's the guy that follows orders, never asks questions out loud, and keeps it all bottled up behind a jawline carved by the gods. Based on the trailers and the posts, the Royal Guards seem to be a structured organization with layers of command. Charan likely leads a specialized unit directly reporting to the king. Honestly, this series has so much potential to continuously be spinning off to other characters' stories, different houses, and so on. And after creating a whole universe, how could you not keep building off of it? Fan reactions? Let's just say the internet did what it does best and lost its collective mind. Let's not forget, Domundi's only been producing shows for about 5 years. This is their first proper leap into a lot of firsts, creating a whole fantasy world and integrating such a large cast. And I mean, the money had to come from somewhere. That's probably why they started talking about it so early on. Also, while they were riding the wave of the immense fame Cutie Pie brought. So yeah, it took time, maybe even more time than fans had patience for, but looking at the production quality now, the wait feels earned. They didn't just want to make another BL, they wanted to make a world. And that takes more than a few mood boards and some fake vines from Michaels. We, in fact, are getting this before GTA 6. The general consensus seems to be that the cinematography, attention to detail, and production quality looks insane. The details in creating the crests, the posters, and the costumes have been mentioned over and over again, and they managed to create a 5-minute trailer without spoiling anything. So much detail without a spoiler in sight. BL makers, take note. Also, I've been thinking, this may be the highest budget BL series yet. Kid and Porsche always comes to mind when we think high budget, but maybe once this starts airing, we'll have a better idea. At the end of the day, it's cool to see BL budgets increasing instead of decreasing. Now let's talk about the BL part of this BL. Apparently, this show's coming to dethrone Episode 8 of Cutie Pie. If you know, you know. Episode 8 of Cutie Pie was an intense NC scene to say the least, and the next prince is going even farther according to Z. The new trailer didn't focus much on the romance part, but knowing Domundi and Z knew, it will be dramatic. Okay, there's probably more to talk about, but the video is getting long. I already know I'm going to end up making multiple videos for this show, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.